Thanks for watching this quick tour of the website. I know that parents often feel disconnected to their child's experience in the classroom, and I hope that this website serves to help bridge that gap. I don't want to take too much of your time, so I'll only show you the most important parts of the site, but feel free to explore the rest on your own. Let's begin. The first thing you're going to want to do is connect to the site. Let's type in the website name, Mr. Odenz, MRODENZ, Algebra 1, the word algebra and the number 1.com. And that'll take you to a Google site that I've set up. Now again, feel free to explore the website. There's lots of useful information. But the two parts of the website that will be most important to you are the academic snapshot and the class log. Let's take a look at the academic snapshot first. Now you're going to need to know whether or not your child has meet A days or B days, since each set of assignments is going to be different throughout the year because not every class is going to be at the same place at the same time. So rather than showing you what's up there right now, I'm going to take you to a template that I've set up, which will give you a good overview of what you'll see throughout the year. As you can see, there's an assignment portion and an assessment portion. The academic snapshot is essentially an answer to the question that parents often ask. What should my child be doing right now to be successful in Algebra 1? And the answer is they should be completing these assignments. And they should be studying this material for the next assessment, once we know when the next assessment will be. Now, there are three basic types of assignments that your child will be assigned throughout the year. There's video assignments, traditional problem sets, and practice quizzes. And for each assignment, there's a Google form that they have to fill out. So let's take a look at a video assignment first. A video assignment requires them to watch a video that they may have to take notes on, they may have to solve a problem set, whatever the video asks them to do. If it asks them to complete anything on a sheet of paper, they should write it down on the sheet of paper. Afterwards, they should give me feedback on how they did on the problem set or how well they understood the video. Sometimes I will ask them to write a brief summary, and finally they have to submit the Google form in order to receive credit. In addition to submitting the form, if they've written anything down on paper, they should submit that in class the next day. Now, traditional problem sets. Here was one from the beginning of the year, Unit 1, Getting Ready, page 2, numbers 1 through 10. Now, I will always put a link to the assignment, although your child will be able to access the assignment in their book or the online version of the book. But in case they've forgotten their password or they forgot their book, they will always have access to it through the website. Once they've completed the assignment on a separate sheet of paper, they should check their answers to see how they did. If they got any problems wrong, they should go back and rework those problems. If they understood what they did wrong, great. If they didn't, I want to know. So they should fill out the feedback portion of the Google form. 2s mean they got the right answer. A 1 means they made a mistake, but they reworked it and they understood what they did wrong, so they learned. And a 0 means they tried, but they just didn't understand. They need further guidance. Finally, if they have any specific questions or comments, they can send that feedback to me. Again, they should submit the Google form in order to receive credit, as well as submit the hard copy of their homework, the separate sheet of paper on which they wrote their answers. And finally, for every quiz that I give, there will always be a practice quiz that will be identical to the real quiz in form and content. The only thing I'm going to do is change the numbers. So I do everything I possibly can to empower them to succeed and get the highest grade on every quiz. Now, that being said, I've told the students, and you should be aware of this too, none of my quizzes are multiple choice. They're all write in an answer, solve an equation. I ask a question and they have to give me an answer. They cannot choose from a bank of answers. So they really need to know what they're doing. To help them accomplish that, for every assessment, I will always put all the study materials that they will need in order to do well on that quiz. Any videos, any problem sets, any notes, anything we've gone over in class that will help them succeed on that quiz will be right here, as well as the answers to the practice quiz. So There's no reason for them not to do well on a quiz unless they don't study. And finally, at the bottom, what you'll see is an overview of what we do every single day. So I've posted a little snapshot of my plan. So in case you're curious what we did that day, you can just take a look at the objective, the learning targets, and the activities, as well as the homework. And you can ask them about it when they get home that day. All right, so that's the academic snapshot in a nutshell. Let's take a look at the class log. The class log will be a little less important to you and more important to your child, but you still should know about it. The class log is essentially a log of everything that we do in class. It has all the classwork and the homework assignments, and so anytime a child is absent or perhaps they've lost some worksheet or some notes that I've passed out, they can go back to the class log and retrieve that information. So if a child is absent, they are responsible for the homework as well as the classwork, and instead of coming in to me the next day and asking what did I miss, I will just direct them to the class log, and this is what they missed. They should go to the classwork and homework, complete those assignments, and turn them into me in a timely manner. And that's about it. So if you have any questions, please email me. My email is philip, Phillip, .odenz, O-D-E-N-Z, at pgcps.org. Or, if you're a more visual person, there it is right there on the website. I hope this was helpful, and I know we're going to have a great year. Thanks so much.